Marvel's cinematic universe, like DC Comics, also exists back to the time when people only read comics. Marvel Universe is at least 1 billion years old, with numerous cosmic, supernatural beings residing in it. Both Captain America and Wolverine are almost 2 centuries old, but this is nothing. Marvel is home to many creatures who have lived for thousands or even billions of years. As old as the Marvel Universe itself, their characters are that old as well. Some of the characters are so old that many don't even know they exist. Moira McTarget. Jonathan Hickman totally passed the tops over X-Men fans a year ago when he disclosed that long-lasting mutant partner Moira McTarget is really a mutant herself. That, however, her force is additionally to die and resurrect, beginning once again her life all along. Moira has carried on with 10 lives up until now, and at any rate, one of them seems to have carried on quite a while. In her 10th life, Moira is appeared to exist over 100 years later. In her 6th life, she's alive 1,000 years later. Considering the whole, and Moira has lived near 1,500 years.
Read all of your papers. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Thor. Thor is a complex MCU being. Like his powers, his age is not definite either. In the 2008 comic book, The Truth of History, in a flashback, Thor has been shown visiting the pyramids of Egypt, which were built between 2630 to 664 BC roughly. This estimation makes him at least 2,600 to 4,600 years old. However, in the cinematic universe, he is said to be around 1,500 years old. The Watchers. The Watchers are Marvel's oldest terrestrial observers. Like their name, their goal is to watch over and observe the Marvel Universe. They can't intervene in the mortals and their daily life. One of the most famous Watchers is Uatu, who was first shown in Fantastic Four 13. The Watchers are one of those legendary creations from the early Fantastic Four run by Lee and Kirby, and count among the many ancient cosmic characters they created. While their exact age isn't known, they're one of the oldest species in existence. The Living Tribunal. From the beginning, the Living Tribunal was viewed as the most elevated force in the Marvel Universe. He lives over the multiverse and judges it appropriately. He is regularly seen as a serious deal, and is one of only a handful few constant beings inside the universe. The character was even referenced by Mordo in Doctor Strange, and fans may see him on the big screen in the future. He has existed since the creation of the multiverse, meaning he's billions of years old.
My life was all that held her back, but my time has come.
Odin. Odin is king of Asgard. More commonly, he is also the father of Thor. He is millions of years old in the comic books. To give an idea of how old he is, Odin is shown to be a part of the Avengers in 1,000,000 BC. He's also had an affair with the Phoenix Force, an ancient cosmic entity, and ultimate tag team partner of Jean Grey. The Eternals. The Eternals have been in existence for about 5 million years. This group of immortal super beings came about as a result of genetic experimentations by the Celestials on early humans. The result was a powerful group of characters including Circe, Icarus, and Makari, all of whom will feature in their big screen debut this year. The Eternals basically seeded the idea of gods in early man, and their less fortunate associates, the Deviants, informed mankind about the concept of demons. Apocalypse. When Thor was shown to visit Egypt, he might have met En-Sabah-Nur there. En-Sabah-Nur later on transformed into none other than Apocalypse. He is also originally considered the first mutant ever. Before going to war with younger Thor in the 11th century, he is said to exist for 500 years at least. Even though currently Apocalypse is shown as an ally to X-Men in Dawn of X, he is X-Men's one of the deadliest enemies. Presently, he is part of X-Men's ruling Quiet Council, which for now makes him a hero on the right side of history. However, as per the comics, he won't stay as a hero forever. The Celestials. Millions of years ago, these celestial beings visited Earth to tinker human beings in all possible ways. However, that does not mean they exist for millions of years only. Celestials are super powerful and super massive as well. They were formed as a result of First Firmament, which is just the Big Bang of the Marvel Universe. The First Firmament is as old as the entire universe, which makes these Celestials one of the earliest Marvel beings. The Celestials are said to be at least 13 billion years old. This is the same age as the age of the Marvel Universe itself. Celestials are of the same age as the Living Tribunal. They were the main reason behind the existence of the Eternals as well, which are 5 million years old. Galactus. Galactus is one of those characters which existed even before the creation of the Marvel Universe. Galactus is an explorer who was crushed during the Big Bang. As a result, he became a monster who eats planets. Galactus has fought with many cosmic entities ever since his existence. He is considered one of the most important and impressive Marvel characters and has an iconic personality. Galactus is traditionally thought of as a villain, but even within the pages of Fantastic Four, he's often regarded with an appreciation of his circumstances. He's not villainous by nature, just predatory, as many, if not all, creatures are to some degree or another. He's so insanely old that he is considered the oldest character in the Marvel Universe. The One Above All. The One Above All is considered the most significant character of Marvel Universe, so much so that he is considered to be the creator of Marvel Universe. However, he is even older than the creation of the universe. He is so old that the Living Tribunal, who is the judge of the Omniverse, goes and reports everything to the One Above All. His debut appearance was in Sensational Spider-Man Volume 2, where he was initially confused with the Celestial. He was also introduced by Mark Waid in Fantastic Four. Initially, he took the appearance of Jack Kirby in quite a blatant way. He even appeared in the final issue of Thanos Comics in 2016, where Thanos bargained with him for the resurrection of Thanos' own reality. Apart from being very, very old, he is very powerful as well. No one in the Marvel Universe can defeat him, as he is the one who created the entire life of the universe. So these were some oldest MCU beings. For us, Apocalypse is our favorite older MCU being. Who is yours? And also comment down and tell us what kind of videos you want to see more of. If you want to watch more such videos, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to our channel as well.